going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jake. Thank you for joining me on the beautiful Hyde Park Pipe Pavilion on this wonderful, cloudy, early evening. I've got a VR for you today. This is the second video I'll be posting today. The first I'm shooting. As I was saying, this is the first I'm shooting today. The second I'll be posting, but got a VR for Chad over at Yardism. He posted a funny video yesterday. I just got around to watching it today. His question was, what's the most expensive thing you've ever broken? That's easy. My tailbone. A little over a year and a half ago, maybe close to 2 years ago, I busted that thing up pretty good. This was when I was living down south, working at the hotel, and there's this back loading dock, and it's just a big concrete dock. Typically, most loading docks in kitchens, it's on ground level to the door, but this one was raised up about 5 feet off the ground, and that's so trucks could back up and they could unload directly in the back door in the kitchen. And there are also dumpsters. The dumpsters were at ground level, but the top was there flush with the dock. So you could just walk the trash on out, bend over, lift up the lid, dump it right out. So you didn't have to swing it way up and over. And one night, me and my boy Joe were taking out some trash, and it was dark. And I bent over to lift up the lid. Well, I didn't get it. So I bent over again, and I misstepped. And there was about not quite a foot wide gap between the dumpster and part of that dock. And my foot went in there, and down I went. Every bit of me went directly on the edge of that concrete, right on my tailbone. And as I fell, I tried to I did this real quick twist thing. It hurt like hell, but instinctively I did it, because otherwise I could have got stuck between the concrete and the dumpster, between a rock and a stinky place. But I twisted out and I threw myself back up on the dock. My boy Joe comes to check on me. The maintenance office is right next door. The maintenance guy comes to check on me. And I'm just laying there, just all shook up. And they say, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I don't know." They try to get me up. I push them off. I said, "No, don't touch me. Just let me lay here for a little while and assess the situation." I started feeling shaky and stomach started churning. I decided I was able to get up. I felt all sorts of pain. And I tried walking a little bit, try to, figure out where the pain was coming from. And then I walked over a little more, and I go to this little slope in the ground up by this little gazebo where we would smoke. And I just kind of laid down on that slant. Rick, the maintenance guy, he comes down and he says, "Hey man, it hurts real bad, doesn't it?" I said, "Yeah." "Do you feel like you're gonna puke?" "Yeah." "You broke it. You definitely broke it." Take me to the hospital. Luckily, it was right across the street. And got my x-rays, and they said, "Have you broken this before?" I said, no, I've never broken it before. I've fallen a few times because I am a klutz, but I've never broken it before. And he said, well, the way you broke it, it's pretty bad, and it looks like it's been broken before, the way it's fractured. And they shot me up with some painkillers, told me to check back with them in a couple of weeks. I was stuck on bed rest, and sent me on my way. That was a whole lot of fun to recover from, man. I missed 3 weeks of work because of it. Luckily, it was a work comp case, so at least the time I missed working, I was paid for. But the person with the insurance company, they shit the bed handling my case, and they still billed me for it. No matter how many times I called and tried to talk to this guy, they still sent me the bill. I disputed it. They didn't care. They turned my ass into collections for about $3 or $4 grand. I ain't paid it. Wrecked my credit. I'm not fucking paying for it. It's the principle of it, you know. But yeah, that's the most expensive thing I've ever broken, and I don't recommend it. I was laid up for a little over a week. No, about 2 weeks I was laid up. I had an appointment with the doctor. And they said, how you feeling? I'm like, oh, well, I'm walking, you know. I'm able to bend over and pick stuff up off the ground again. It doesn't hurt when I shit anymore. It's kind of a lie. They said, you need at least another week off. I tried going back to work. They wouldn't let me. They told me I should have taken 2 weeks, but I only took 1. The thing still hurts like a bastard. Here on this little concrete block I sit on, I have to shift around quite a bit. Speaking of which, got to do that now. Pressure changes and storms blow in, man. It hurts. And it wasn't right in the center. It was like kind of to the left. Really weird place to break your ass. And well, so I was able to say that I had literally busted my ass for that company. That's another story. So that's what I got for that. The most expensive thing I've broken is my tailbone. I'm going to go back to enjoying my Ew and Reese blended Balkan Supreme in the Rossi 8320. And I'll catch you all another time. Thank you for watching. Till next time, Southside Piper, signing off.